9440. 4405. 944405.
Hello, welcome to this week's edition of Calhoun County's Most Wanted. I'm John Garlick, standing in for Chris Wright, who's over at the Business Expo. And to my left, the Sheriff of Calhoun County, Larry Emerson. How are you, Sheriff?
I'm great, John, and yeah, the Business Expo, I'll be up there myself in a few minutes. Looking forward to seeing all the fun things that we have in Calhoun County on the commercial side. It's
a great event, and it's growing every year, and if there's anybody out there who wants to have a booth out there, who isn't there, you better reserve it now for next year. Good stuff. And other good stuff, we had some people working this week, didn't we?
We have. You have been working again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for those 6 new arrests that we have. Look at that total, 3,216 people, 6 folks who are now in jail or had their cases resolved thanks to the information you gave us.
You know, a lot of those people don't look happy.
Well, you know, as a guy that runs the jail, that's one endeavor that we do that we want our customers to be unhappy.
Well, I think they enjoy getting there. They get a nice ride in a car, air conditioning, wonderful place to stay.
Yes, they do.
So the Business Expo is going on, which brings us to talking about business and law enforcement. There's a good partnership there, isn't there?
Absolutely, and what we're referring to, of course, is Crime Stoppers. Ladies and gentlemen, Crime Stoppers is a way that people get rewards for helping us, and we are growing with the Chamber of Commerce, and we really appreciate their partnership with us, but we also need you. So if you're a business person watching our show, think about partnering with the Chamber of Commerce, the Sheriff's Office, and other law enforcement in our Crime Stoppers effort.
Yep, Crime Stoppers is a joint effort between law enforcement and the business community, and it's being spearheaded through the Chamber of Commerce. So, yes, we need your help, and we hope to promote business in Calhoun County by making it a safer place. And speaking about a safer place, when we come back from our break here, you'll see another first half of our lineup, and you can endeavor to help Calhoun County be a safer place. Stay with us. Thank you.
Congratulations, Sheriff Emerson, John Garlick, and Matthew Wade, my friends, for 10 years of Calhoun County's Most Wanted and over 3,000 arrests. Way to go, guys.
Congratulations, Calhoun County's Most Wanted and Crime Stoppers, for 10 great years. And thank you to the citizens of Calhoun County for putting 3,000 people behind the bars. Yay!
For emergency and non-emergency medical transportation, you can count on Anniston EMS.
Hello, I'm Johnny Warren with Anniston EMS, and we appreciate the opportunity to provide support for the Calhoun County's Most Wanted program. And I would like to remind everyone out there that if they need any medical transportation needs, please don't hesitate to call us.
Call Anniston EMS at 256-237-8572.
Amazing grace.
How sweet the sound that saved
a crackhead,
drug addict,
alcoholic,
meth freak,
a wretch
like me.
I once was
homeless,
broken, sad,
just lost.
But now I am
sober,
happy.
I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Every day, shattered lives are restored thanks to the goods you donate to the Salvation Army.
My name is Kevin Riggin. I'm the general manager here at Sunny King Honda, and I would like to personally invite you in to take advantage of all the great deals we have here at Sunny King Honda this month, like 0.9% on all 2014 Accords.
Sunny King Honda, your 6-time President's Award winner. Check out our new and used inventory at sunnykinghonda.com.
Remember, Sunny King Honda, we're here to serve you. Sunny King Honda, where customer satisfaction is king.
Hi, I'm Katina Houston with Family Links, and in lieu of the parenting tip this week, I have 2 special friends that want to give you some information about Red Ribbon Week.
Did you know children of parents who talk to teens regularly about drugs are 42% less likely to do drugs than those who don't? Yet only a quarter of teens report having these conversations. Did you know that the United States represents 5% of the world's population and 75% of prescription drugs taken? 60% of teens who abuse prescription drugs get them from friends and family. Hi, I'm Chase Chandler, a junior at White Plains High School. I am a member of SAPAC, a community coalition partnering with Family Links, an agency for substance abuse and prevention, for Red Ribbon Week. Red Ribbon Week begins Monday, October 27th, and our theme is Love Yourself. Our county schools will be actively promoting a drug-free lifestyle with many events and activities and talking about how loving yourself is a healthy start to making those tough choices. Check out redribbonweek.org or for more information, contact a local school.
Did you know that more teens die from prescription drugs than heroin and cocaine combined? Do you know about bath salts, Cloud 9, and K2? I hope so, because your students are hearing these phrases, and what they are being told may not be the truth. Hi, I'm Mindy Amberson, chairperson of SAPAC and school counselor at Welborn Elementary School. I joined SAPAC several years ago because of the reality of addiction. Professionally and personally, I have witnessed its end results, as well as the beginning warning signs. Addiction has stolen dreams from loved ones. Addiction has lied to its users. It has destroyed families, and it has created a whirlwind of chaos that is destructive beyond belief. It knows no boundaries, and addiction does not stop until it is faced head-on with truth and love. That is our job. Just saying no doesn't cut it anymore. We have to be real, and we have to be honest. We have to know our facts so we can educate in truth and in love. Join us as we face addiction by creating a foundation of loving yourself. Loving yourself so much that you believe in your reality, over the filtered reality of drugs. It is never too late to reach out for help for you or for a family member. Please contact one of our partnering agencies to find out how we can help you. You can find more facts about substance abuse and addiction at dosomething.org.
And for more ways that you can help or to find out more information about Red Ribbon Week, please contact Family Links at 256-820-5911.
Welcome to this week's edition of Calhoun County's Most Wanted. First up in our lineup this week, James Dobbs. Mr. Dobbs, last known to be living in Piedmont. He's wanted for violation of the Sex Offender Registration and Notification Act. We need to find that guy. And this is Joshua Harper. Mr. Harper, last known to be living in Jacksonville. He's wanted for failure to appear on endangering the welfare of a child. And this is Mark Huggins. Mr. Huggins, last known to be living in Jacksonville. He's wanted for failure to appear on illegal possession of prescription drugs. And meet Jerry Adams. Mr. Adams, last known to be living in Oxford. He's wanted for failure to pay on possession and receipt of a controlled substance. And here is Timothy Green. Mr. Green, last known to be living in Anniston. He's wanted on probation violation for theft of property second. And take a look at Brenda Silas. Miss Silas, last known to be living in Anniston. She's wanted for failure to appear on writing lots of bad checks. And last up for the first half of our lineup, Shrina Jackson. Miss Jackson, last known to be living in Anniston. She's wanted for failure to appear on possession of marijuana second. And that's it for our first half of the lineup. Stay tuned for the second half later in the show. And welcome back. I hope you saw somebody in that lineup, and if you did, I hope you give us a call, because we'd like to bring them home for the holidays. Yes. And speaking of holidays, we've got some good guys here. We have Mike Abrams, and Mike's with the Veterans Association the Veterans Association, here to talk about the upcoming holiday.
The upcoming holiday is, of course, November 11th, Veterans Day, right here in Calhoun County. Once again, there is a committee of veterans and other community residents who are working to make sure that there is a good Veterans Day parade on Noble Street for all of Calhoun County, and in fact, why stop there? Let's make it Northeast Alabama. And we've had the pleasure of working with the city administration in Anniston. They carry the load to close off Noble Street all the way from the county administration building to 9th Street, and it's a great place for people to come out and to show their appreciation of veterans. The older veterans, we know that there are still veterans in our community from World War II, from Korea, from Vietnam, and now more recently the veterans who have returned from Iraq and Afghanistan. We want to make sure that the oldest veteran to the youngest veteran knows that this community, this greater Northeast Alabama and Calhoun County community, appreciates and loves the veterans who have served overseas, or even as close as Fort McClellan and Anniston Army Depot, that their service is appreciated. And this is a great way to recognize that.
And this community has a long history of involvement with veterans and the military because of Fort McClellan. And that parade goes back all the way till after World War I. And it's amazing to me. We were talking off camera that some communities are having a hard time promoting interest or gaining interest for the Veterans Day Parade. What's that all about?
Well, the local newspaper talked to us last week and ran a front page article saying, will the parade be canceled? The 2014 Veterans Day Parade in Anniston will not be canceled. Local municipality, they have canceled theirs, but Anniston's parade on Noble Street is going to take place. Is interest down a little bit? Maybe. Early on, we don't have as many entry forms as we have had at this point in years past. What's the reason for that? A good reporter, almost number one question. Why isn't there the participation this year? Don't really know. Are people tired of war? Are people tired of worrying about what's going on halfway around the world? Well, I don't want to indict anyone on Calhoun County's Most Wanted as being laissez-faire, if you will, about things as important as national security. But regardless of what an individual's perspective might be, their intentions might be, there is a hearty group of volunteers working to make sure that the Calhoun County, the Northeast Alabama Veterans Day Parade on Noble Street in Anniston is a good parade, something that participants and bystanders can be proud of.
And this is a celebration of our veterans. This is a celebration of the heroes who went out and defended our country and fought for our freedom. It's not a warmonger thing. It's none of that. This is a celebration and a thank you and a way to recognize our veterans. And Sheriff's Office always has some stuff in the parade, don't we?
Yes, we do, and we're glad to. I recently participated in an event where one of my relatives' dad was killed in World War II at the invasion of Guam. He was a Marine. He was killed on the beach, and they never had an event, and we did a celebration for him. And we all know family, friends who have served or who have made that ultimate sacrifice so that our country is safe and we're not having the problems they have in many other places because of their efforts.
We should be proud of our veterans and be grateful for them. And we should all come out and show our support at the Veterans Day Parade every chance we get. And we're going to talk a little bit more about what else is going on with the Veterans Association. And when we get back from our next part of the lineup, and remember, keep your eyes out because there's lots of interesting people we would just love to have back in our hotel. So stay with us.
Congratulations on Calhoun County Most Wanted and Crime Stoppers for 10 years on the air and 3,000 arrests.
Congratulations to Calhoun County's Most Wanted, 10 years on the air, and the Crime Stoppers for their 3,000 arrests. Great job, guys. Keep up the good work.
Amazing grace.
How sweet the sound that saved
A crackhead,
drug addict, alcoholic, meth freak,
a wretch
like me.
I once was.
homeless,
Broken. Sad.
Just lost.
but now I am
sober.
Happy.
I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Every day, shattered lives are restored thanks to the goods you donate to the Salvation Army.
Big news for homebuyers searching through all those complicated mortgage options. AOD Federal Credit Union is now offering new, out-of-the-box mortgage solutions. Mortgage loan manager Jamie Bailey will help find the best rates and quickest approval for you. Conventional, FHA, VA, USDA, Jumbo, HARP, and more. Call Jamie Bailey at 256-241-8218. Out-of-the-box mortgage services. Reason number 4 that you belong with AOD Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA. All loans subject to credit approval. Certain restrictions apply. Equal housing lender.
My name is Kevin Riggin. I'm the General Manager here at Sunny King Honda, and I would like to personally invite you in to take advantage of all the great deals we have here at Sunny King Honda this month, like 0.9% on all 2014 Accords.
Sunny King Honda, your 6-time President's Award winner. Check out our new and used inventory at sunnykinghonda.com.
Remember, Sunny King Honda, we're here to serve you. Sunny King Honda, where customer satisfaction is king.
For emergency and non-emergency medical transportation, you can count on Anniston EMS.
Hello, I'm Johnny Warren with Anniston EMS, and we appreciate the opportunity to provide support for the Calhoun County's Most Wanted program. And I would like to remind everyone out there that if they need any medical transportation needs, please don't hesitate to call us.
Call Anniston EMS at 256-237-8572.
And welcome to the second half of our lineup. First up this half, Jean Ritchie. Miss Ritchie, last known to be living in Anniston, wanted for failure to appear on writing multiple bad checks. And take a look at Carolyn Higgins. Miss Higgins, last known to be living in Anniston. She's also wanted for failure to appear on writing bad checks. And this is Brian Bentley. Mr. Bentley, last known to be living in Anniston. He's wanted for failure to appear on possession of marijuana second. And take a look at Erica Hawkins. Miss Hawkins, last known to be living in Anniston. She's wanted for failure to appear on writing multiple bad checks. And yet another paper hanger, Quintalis Brisky. Mr. Brisky, last known to be living in Anniston. Yes, wanted for failure to appear on writing multiple bad checks. And last up in our lineup this week, Harry Patterson. Mr. Patterson, last known to be living in Anniston. He's wanted for failure to appear on possession of marijuana second and failure to pay child support, the face of a deadbeat dad. And that's our lineup this week. If you have any information on the whereabouts of these folks, please give us a call at Crime Stoppers 256-238-1414. And welcome back. And again, I hope you recognize somebody in that lineup. And if you did, you call, we haul, right?
That's right. Welcome to the county jail, and we'll leave the light on for you.
We have Mike Abrams here with us with the Calhoun County Veterans Organization. And there's a lot of stuff going on with the Veterans Organization. And so why don't you tell us, other than the Veterans Day Parade, we have other things.
There are other things other than on Tuesday, November 11th, the Veterans Day Parade on Noble Street. Lineup begins at the County Administration Building, and once the parade begins at 2 o'clock, it'll proceed south on Noble to 9th Street. Before the parade, at 11 o'clock at Centennial Park, Ken Rollins and his group are going to have the annual memorial service for veterans at Centennial Park on Quintard Avenue. So that's also an important event on that day. Prior to Veterans Day, Saturday, November 8th, there will be the 5th annual Captain Kyle Comfort run at Fort McClellan. Captain Comfort was killed on duty in action in Afghanistan 4 years ago, and his family is trying to take that tragedy and do something good for wounded warriors and other veterans who have returned. And we can find information about the Captain Kyle Comfort run at McClellan on Facebook and on the web as well. On Monday, November 10th, the Tower to Tunnels folks are coming to town to ceremonially give wounded Marine Ben Tomlinson the keys to his new home in Jacksonville. And then let's jump a month to December. And in December, December 13th, retired Major General Jerry Watson and his committee will once again decorate the graves at the Fort McClellan Military Cemetery with more than 300 holiday wreaths manufactured, assembled, produced in Maine, and with the help of the Alabama National Guard and your Chief Deputy Matthew Wade in the ceremony, we will work to decorate those graves. The Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, the 4-H folks, the Marine Corps, the Young Marines of the Marine Corps League are all involved in that ceremony. So there are lots of opportunities at this time of year for people in our community, Northeast Alabama to Calhoun County to Jacksonville to Oxford and all points in between, to show that they love, respect, remember, honor the service, the sacrifice that men and women have made from the beginning times of our nation, and those who are alive dating back to World War II. My dad is a World War II veteran. He's up in Michigan, but he too served at Fort McClellan. So there is a family tie. Even though he's in Michigan, there is a family tie right here to Calhoun County. and I'm proud of that.
Well,
John's parents are both World War II veterans.
Yeah, my dad flew B-24s in Italy during World War II, and my mom was a Navy Wave in Washington, and she contributed to the morale of many an Army and Air Force officers, and much to my dad's chagrin. They had a good time.
They had a great time, and I understand that he had to pursue her hard to win her over.
He did, a couple of times. It's always fun at the family gatherings to hit my mother up and go, so who was that colonel? And she'll go, and Dad will say, what colonel? If we have some veterans that are interested in joining the veterans organization in Calhoun County, how would they go about doing that?
Well, it's not a dues associated organization. We meet at the American Legion Post behind Stringfellow Hospital in Anniston Monday at 7 p.m. to talk about the parade. And then after the parade, there is still some meetings and opportunities to get together, support each other, relax with each other, just share some of that veterans love that, you know, there's nothing like, I have to admit, I've never been in the foxhole with someone shooting at me, but I do know that there's nothing like that bond that is formed in a foxhole when you're facing a threat to the national security. And we want to make sure that people who return from that service, if they are suffering internally, externally with visible wounds, that there is support. And there is a group who works out of the Disabled American Veterans Office at Regional Medical Center that their mission is to support the veterans who need help. And we want to make sure that no veteran feels so depressed that there's nothing left to live for. So through this organization, the Calhoun County Veterans Organization, through the Disabled American Veterans at RMC Regional Medical Center in Anniston, and through any other association, church, family, whatever the case might be, there is help. There are a lot of folks out there who don't know where to go to, where to turn to when they need that help. There is help, and we hope that they appreciate those who honor their service with events like the parade on November 11th.
Excellent, excellent organization and a great way to support our veterans. And the parade, November 11th?
At 2 o'clock, and the memorial service at Centennial Park at 11 o'clock.
And how do they get the sign-up sheet to be in the parade?
Please contact me. I have a cell phone that's always on, 453-3840, or go to Facebook, look for Calhoun County Veterans Organization. Either way, we'll get that information to them.
A Google search, no doubt.
A Google search.
All right, well, thank you for being on the show. We hope everybody comes to the Veterans Parade, either to watch it or to march in it. And coming up as we go into the break will be your Crime Stoppers portion, so stay with us.
Congratulations to Calhoun County's Crime Stoppers and the Most Wanted program that airs on the TV all the time, and for being on the air for 10 years, and also for arresting over 3,000 people. Great job, guys.
My name is Kevin Riggin. I'm the general manager here at Sunny King Honda, and I would like to personally invite you in to take advantage of all the great deals we have here at Sunny King Honda this month, like 0.9% on all 2014 Accords.
Sunny King Honda, your 6-time President's Award winner. Check out our new and used inventory at sunnykinghonda.com.
Remember, Sunny King Honda, we're here to serve you. Sunny King Honda, where customer satisfaction is king.
For homebuyers searching through all those complicated mortgage options, AOD Federal Credit Union is now offering new, out-of-the-box mortgage solutions. Mortgage loan manager Jamie Bailey will help find the best rates and quickest approval for you. Conventional, FHA, VA, USDA, Jumbo, HARP, and more. Call Jamie Bailey at 256-241-8218. Out-of-the-box mortgage services. Reason number 4 that you belong with AOD Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA. All loans subject to credit approval. Certain restrictions apply. Equal housing lender.
For emergency and non-emergency medical transportation, you can count on Anniston EMS.
Hello, I'm Johnny Warren with Anniston EMS, and we appreciate the opportunity to provide support for the Calhoun County's Most Wanted program. And And I would like to remind everyone out there that if they need any medical transportation needs, please don't hesitate to call us.
Call Anniston EMS at 256-237-8572.
And welcome to the Crime Stoppers portion of our show, where we ask you to put on your deer stalkers and help our investigators with these cases. First up, this week between October 9th and October 11th, a Husqvarna trimmer and Lincoln welder were stolen from this residence on Peaks Hill Road in Ohatchee. And sometime between October 7th and October 8th, a black 2012 Toyota Camry was stolen from a residence on Chocolaca Drive in Anniston. And sometime on October 20th, two white males broke into Bryant Grocery, located on Highway 431 in Ohatchee. The suspects were wearing dark-colored clothing and driving a black truck, possibly a Chevy or Ford F-150. They got away with a cash register. And here between October 1st and October 18th, a blue Chevy Lumina was broken into. The vehicle was parked at a residence on McIntosh Road in Oxford. Miscellaneous car parts were stolen from there. And last up on your caseload this week on October 11th, a Pullen chainsaw and Echo string trimmer were stolen from a residence on Old Downing Mill Road in Ohatchee. And that is your Crime Stoppers portion this week. If you have any information on these cases, please give Crime Stoppers a call at 256-238-1414. Remember, we want your information and not your name.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
The Crazy Criminal of the Week is presented by Personal Touch Hair Salon. Call them at 256-832-1900 or just walk in, located next to Lamar's Donuts on Highway 78 in Oxford.
And welcome back again. So, technology is a wonderful thing.
It is. It's around us everywhere today.
And cell phones are great stuff. And I don't know if you've ever had this happen to you, but I've had, I've been sitting at home eating dinner and my phone will go off and I'll look and I'll go, holy cow! It's Chief Deputy Matthew Wade calling me. And I'll go, hello, 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 and I'll hear him having dinner with his wife and family. It's called a butt dial.
Yes.
So our crazy criminal comes to us from the world of technology and butt dialing. These two wonderful young men are having just burglarized a house or driving down the road, and one of their phones accidentally dials the sheriff's office. And the dispatcher goes, hello, and then listens as they discuss what they've stolen and where they're going to pawn it. And guess who arrives at the pawn shop?
I bet they were greeted by local law enforcement.
Funny how that goes. So just butt dial your crime away, and we'll come down to one.
And the question that wasn't answered, John, is I wonder why they had the sheriff's office number in their phone.
Interesting, isn't it?
Regular customers, obviously.
Trying to figure out what their bond's going to be. We just robbed this house, and now we get a bomb. Well, so lots of good stuff coming up in the next week or so, and we got Veterans Day coming up and an election coming up. Be sure you register to vote and get out there and vote. And if you need to know anything more about the Sheriff's Office, go to our website,
calcoso.org or calhouncountysheriff.org. Just look us up.
And that's it for this week's show. We hope to see you next week, but not in the lineup.
For emergency and non-emergency medical transportation, you can count on Anniston EMS.
Hello, I'm Johnny Warren with Anniston EMS, and we appreciate the opportunity to provide support for the Calhoun County's Most Wanted program. And I would like to remind everyone out there that if they need any medical transportation needs, please don't hesitate to call us.
Call Anniston EMS at 256-237-8572.
Big news for homebuyers searching through all those complicated mortgage options. AOD Federal Credit Union is now offering new, out-of-the-box mortgage solutions. Mortgage loan manager Jamie Bailey will help find the best rates and quickest approval for you. Conventional, FHA, VA, USDA, jumbo, HARP, and more. Call Jamie Bailey at 256-241-8218. Out-of-the-box mortgage services. Reason number 4 that you belong with AOD Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by NCUA. All loans subject to credit approval. Certain restrictions apply. Equal housing lender.